Okay, guys, look like we may be getting some new equipment from DJI. So basically, it looks like, according to Jasper Ellens, it looks like we may be getting some goggles, some new goggles. It looks like a motion controller. And they have a picture of the Avata here, but it kind of looks like the same Avata that we have. So I'm not 100% sure if they changed that in any kind of way. It also looks like we have a bunch of different lenses here. So anyway, let's check it out. Let's see what we got here. Okay, first up we got looks like some new goggles. I'm not sure what that back part is. It may be a battery. Maybe there's a battery. Maybe it's some kind of remote ID wireless module or something. But I don't. It's hard to tell here. So I thought about maybe it was a wireless module, but then also I see it has that uh, that dongle right there. I guess to connect your USB-C or whatever. So I'm not sure. It doesn't say. And it also looks like there's an overhead strap because you can see those hoops on both sides there. So hoop there, hoop here. Okay. Face mask still, the foam still looks the same. Looks like that rubbery texture. Has a pretty similar design so far, or far I can tell at least. Let's see. And this is going to be the new motion controller. Well, I'm saying going to be as if we know for sure, but it looks pretty legit to me. But first thing I kind of noticed was this new design trigger mechanism, where it looks like you'll actually have reverse, kind of how you do on the RC cars, the land vehicles, where they have the reverse where you just kind of push up and that's reverse. Also, it looks like that stop button. It may still be a stop button, but it looks like it's also like a joystick kind of directional pad now. So it looks like a little bit of different design here. Then I also noticed that it has the scroll wheel right there. That's not on the current motion controller that I remember. I have one sitting over there. I could probably just go look at it, but I'm pretty sure that's not there. So let's see what else he has here. And this looks like kind of a whole kit that it looks like the Avata may ship with. And like I mentioned before, it has a bunch of lenses. I'm assuming that these maybe prescriptions, different prescriptions, not sure. And it looks like we have the newly designed goggles. That's the face foam or rubber or whatever you want to call it. Obviously, new motion controller. And what I don't see is a battery for the goggles here. At least I'm not noticing it. Unless it's different, I'm not sure what that is. It doesn't look like a battery to me. That looks like the Avata battery. That doesn't look like any battery I've seen for the Avata or the goggles. So I'm thinking that maybe this is just an integrated battery. And yeah, it's possible that's what it is. I noticed there's something back there. I don't know. I will see if there's more pictures on that. But I don't know if that battery is replaceable, or I mean that would be kind of that they missed the mark if they made that where you couldn't swap it out, because those batteries don't tend to last too long. So I don't know, but let's check out some more. So that's a more closer image of the motion controller, which I mean, actually, to be honest, This motion controller might, with the addition of that reverse and with this directional pad, I mean, it may actually be worth taking another look at the motion controller, because it seems to me that maybe you can now do orbits and things like, if you combine that with the head tracking or something like that, it seems like maybe now you can do kind of better do orbits. Or this looks like maybe you can now roll properly. Maybe, I mean, obviously we don't know yet, but I mean, I'm just thinking of ways you could use that. And I mean, the more I look at it, the more compelling it kind of is. And let's see if we got any closer images of the. And if you look all, and it looks like there's no more. There's no more wheel, those round knobs at the bottom. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad, but because it looks to me like, well, I guess since you have those diopter lenses, maybe you don't need the diopter on the fly where it's at the. I'm not sure how much I like that, but I mean, I guess once you find a lens that's good for you, you wouldn't need to change that anymore. So the only thing you would really need to change would be just the distance, between the lenses. I'm trying to see if I see anything different. I hope they put active cooling, and so I mean that would be nice if they did that. This looks padded. Now this is a strange part back here to me. I'm assuming that that's a battery, and I hope it's removable. That would be nice. I can't tell what that is. That may be USB-C there. I don't necessarily see where the SD card would go. Okay, this is the back. Yeah, that looks like pretty much the same face pad, more or less. So I don't know if that's gonna be different. And I'm not sure about the diopters, or because I don't. It doesn't look like the diopter is adjustable. This looks like an SD slot to me, so it looks like that may have been moved there. I don't know if that necessarily looks like that proximity sensor that was on there before. Not sure. It doesn't really look the same. It looks kind of strange. And right here, it looks like, I don't know if you turn that to release the battery, maybe, or maybe it's like a hard hat type of situation where it tightens the straps. I don't know. That may be where you take the battery out. I don't know. That's pretty elaborate just to remove a battery. So I'm not sure about that. That looks kind of, it's a little on the strange side, to be honest. So I guess they have, okay, this is what the bundle would look like. I mean, Pro View combo. And that's the bundle with the motion controller too. Motion to RC, I guess it's going to be called DJI RC Motion 2. That may be the new name for it. And no, we're not looking at that right now. And if you notice, I saw it, and if you look right here, these will be called the Goggles Integra. That's what it looks like. Yeah, so I mean, guys, it looks pretty interesting. It looks pretty legit to me. This is the first I saw it, so I thought I would just share it. But I mean, if you want to know more about it, go to Jasper Ellings. Um, I guess he leaked it, or he knows somebody that leaked it, and he just passed it on. I'm not sure, but check out his page, and I'm sure you'll get a little more information than I'm able to give you. But I thought it was a pretty cool find, and I mean, it looks like I'm really interested in that motion controller because I've been using that for real estate, and there's obviously some shortcomings with it. If I'm just flying straight through and just making basic yaw turns and everything, then it's not so bad. But if you ever need to reverse, or you ever need to do more like a orbiting type of thing, sometimes you want to orbit a big room. It's just the regular motion controller won't allow you, so I end up using getting on the sticks, so which makes it a little bit harder to. It's a lot easier to fly in a house with the motion controller inside, but you just lose functionality. You lose maneuverability with it. So that's the only issue. So maybe that's something that will help with that. I mean, guess time will tell. But I mean, it looks pretty. Like I said, it looks pretty compelling to me. I don't know. But anyway, guys, this was just a short video. Just wanted to check out those things with you guys, and let me know what you think about it. So whatever, if you know anything more about it, or drop down there in comments what you think. And also, like, comment, subscribe. Same thing, every what I same thing I request every time. It helps me out a lot. But anyway, just let me know what you guys think about it. Peace out.